Logan Michael Arnold.
When did you start fighting and being good at it?
I mean, high school would probably be when, like, I started really getting into it. And I went through kind of a period of being complacent and doing some stupid stuff. After I got out of college, I wrestled in college, got out, kind of put everything into drinking and working, basically. I was just kind of starving for competition. So I had a guy be like, well, you want to do an MMA fight? So that's kind of how everything started. No training other than my wrestling background. But yeah, I just kind of jumped in.
How long have you bounced for?
Total of 7 years now.
What's your worst experience bouncing?
We were outside, out back of Throwback KC, smoking a cigarette with some of the other guys, and all of a sudden I hear shots pop off, like literally 15 feet away from us. And it was a group of girls that were sitting in their car. Some guys rolled up. They're parked right on the street, right by where that back entrance is. These guys must have come up and were hollering at them or something, and all we heard was the girls be like, "Nah, get out of here," blah blah blah. They just kind of told them to get away from them, and then all of a sudden we hear 6 shots pop off. Everybody else runs inside. I run inside, and I'm immediately looking out the windows to see where the shots were coming from, or who was hit, or what was going on, because these guys were in like a new souped up Dodge Challenger. Took off, obviously, but we run inside, and I see a crazy Marine dude pulling these girls out of the car, and I'm not joking when I say this, it literally made me almost puke. I started to regurgitate, because I could see the blood, and I knew I was right there. But yeah, I wish I would have been more like him though, and ran towards the shots instead of away. Most fun? Shit, man. There's always nights that are fun, but I wouldn't say bouncing is fun. And I gotta see your introduction to nightclubs in Kansas City.
I've grown a lot since then.
Yeah, you're totally a club rat.
Yeah.
Bottle rat. Jumping from table to table.
The funniest story of Spencer.
Man, I got a couple. I mean, I've seen him deep throat a Red Bull can all the way into his mouth and then take it out and look at a guy in line and go, "Wanna be friends?" One night I had a group of I don't want to say nerdy, but kind of nerdy guys come up. You could just tell they were coming to Throwback because they thought it was a game place still, I think. Barcade.
Oh, okay.
And, I'm checking their IDs, and Spencer's just sitting there, and he's just like, You guys look like you like a nice Nintendo 64 session." They're like, "You know what? Yeah, we're all gamers. We love to game. We like Nintendo 64. And he's like, "Yeah, I do too, but I'm not a virgin." It was perfect. And he just walked away. And then I had to deal with these guys standing there being like, "Wow, what the hell?" And I'm like, "Sorry, guys."
What's the one lesson you took from bouncing?
What's not a lesson that I took from bouncing? Man, I'd say probably one of the biggest is that when I first started bouncing, I thought I was there to be an enforcer. To be somebody that everybody was scared of, was to be somebody that everybody looked at and was like, "Oh, I don't want to fuck with that dude," kind of thing. And the more I got into it, the more I learned from people, especially with me being right at the door for so long, I set the tone for the club. If I'm a dick at the door, people are going to be a dick inside. And the girls lose money, I lose money, stuff like that. So one thing that I had to learn was not to be such a dick all the time. Giving people respect at the door and being nicer, being talkative, opening up to people. And I met a lot of cool people that way.
What would you say to guys who are just coming into bouncing?
Man, this is something that I kind of tried to do at Johnny Cause, because a lot of the guys are new bouncers, they're young guys, college age. Kind of going back to the whole things that I learned, you don't have to be a dick. You're not there to enforce anything. You're there to literally keep everybody safe. Stop trying to chase pussy while you're working. It's not worth it. Trust me, it's not worth it.
Hey, that's how we met.
I'm not talking about you. I'm saying these dudes that just go to bounce so they can be in the club and they're not spending money and stuff like that. These bottle rats don't want you. Trust me. They might act like they do, but they don't. They want the guys that are buying the tables. They want the guys that, have money flashing and drugs and, all that kind of stuff. So one thing I would say would be a mediator more than be an enforcer. And don't chase bottle rats.
Chewing on camera, that's all I'm going to get is curry.
Well, now you're going to have that great soundbite.
I have to poop. Also. Am I a bottle rat now?
Yep. Confirmed.